Hello guys, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for watching my videos. Alright, as I've already promised you guys earlier that I'll be uploading 2 videos today just to appreciate you guys for your support and your love. This is the second video which I tagged the New Year special. I'm so sorry that it's coming late. As you can see, this video is long and it actually took me a very long time to edit. Without wasting much of your time, let's just get right into the video. But before we get into the video, let me just quickly brief you guys about the last update. The last update stopped at where Prita was fed up watching the video and she called for help, but nobody come to their rescue. That was where we stopped, and if you are still yet to watch it, the link is up in the card and it is up in the description box below. Click on it and watch it, then come back and watch this one for better understanding. Let's start, guys. Nobody was able to come for Prita, Shruti and Samir's rescue in the storeroom after Prita was fed up with watching Mahira getting romantic with Karan on the phone. In the Lutra house, Raki gave tea to Daddy and Karina, and she also sat down saying that she is really missing her children a lot. Karina then said that the children would eventually come back home after some time, so Raki should not worry. Daddy asked that where is Shelin and Mahira, and Karina said that Shelin is sick and Mahira is taking care of her. Raki then said that Karina told her earlier that Mahira was ill and Shelin is taking care of her, but now she is saying something different. Karina then quickly said that Shelin actually got ill while taking care of Mahira, and when they seek the advice of the doctor explained to them that it is because of Shelin's pregnancy that made her fall sick all of a sudden. Karina said that the doctor advised them that Shelin should be sent to any ill station, and that is why she sent both Shelin and Mahira to Manali, and they are in the same hotel where Karan and Prita were doing their honeymoon. Karina then asked Daddy if she did the right thing by sending Shelin and Mahira to Manali according to the doctor's advice, and Daddy replied that what Karina did was right. Daddy asked Raki what has happened to her as she is looking tensed, and Raki explained that her problem is that Mahira doesn't think that Prita belongs to Karan, and Mahira is still thinking that Prita stole Karan from her, and that is not the case. Raki continued by saying that she doesn't know how to make Mahira realize the fact that both Karan and Prita are made for each other, and it would be difficult for anyone to separate them. Daddy looked at her mobile phone and she realized that she has a lot of missed calls from Mahira and Shelin. Karina also said that she also got many missed calls from Shelin and Mahira. As they were still talking about the missed calls, they heard the doorbell rang and Raki wanted to go and check who was at the door, but Girish stopped her saying that he would go and check who was at the door. Girish gave Raki a mobile phone, and Raki also saw a lot of missed calls from Shelin and Mahira, and everyone kept on wondering what is going on. Immediately Girish opened the door. Mahira and Karan entered the Lutra house, and the entire family was shocked to see them both coming in together. Mahira was crying while Karan was looking angry. Raki asked Karan about where Prita is, but Karan couldn't say anything and he just stood there quietly. Raki then questioned Mahira about where Prita is and what has happened that the two of them came back from Manali all alone. Mahira couldn't say anything as well, and Daddy questioned Karan and asked him to tell them if he has left Prita in the hotel and come back home with Mahira. Karan then explained how he saw some goons teasing Mahira and he saved her, after which they both went to their room while he was waiting for Prita because she was not there. And later, he had some drinks and then something which should have not happened actually happened, and he slept with Mahira in the same hotel room. Hearing this, everyone was shocked, and Prita also comes from behind, saying that there's nothing to worry about as she knows that Karan cannot do anything wrong. Karan said that it is not right because the right that belongs to Prita has already been given to Mahira. Prita was shocked after hearing what Karan said, and Karan said that Prita should pack her belongings and go back to the Arora's house because he has to marry Mahira because of what has happened already. Preeta said that what she was trying to say is that Karan is not at fault, and Mahira replied Preeta that she should not use that opportunity to transfer the blame to her because all what happened was because of Preeta. Mahira again said that she is the victim in this situation and Karan is the accused, so nobody should blame her for anything that happened. Preeta then replied Mahira and said that she is saying the same thing because Mahira always think of ruining her marriage with Karan, so she is wrong. Mahira said that she is not at fault because Karan went on honeymoon with Preeta, so why did he come close to her instead of Preeta? Mahira then said that it is because Karan could not stay away from her even when he desired to. Sherlyn also started blaming Preeta, saying that she wrongfully married Karan and even sent a legal notice to their house because Mahesh is sick. Preeta stopped Sherlyn, saying that she should not blame her because she also knows who is really behind it all and she did not have anything to do with Mahesh's sickness. Mahira said that she tried to call everyone when Karan was getting too close to her, but nobody picked, and then what could she have done since she is a girl and she doesn't have the strength to fight Karan? Preeta said that she has not deceived Karan, and even when she married Karan in disguise, it was not to ruin his life but to save the Luthra family from Mahira and Sherlyn, because had it been she did not marry Karan, then Sherlyn and Mahira would have killed Mahesh that night of the wedding. Hearing what Preeta said, everyone was shocked, and Preeta explained further how both Sherlyn and Mahira had always tried to harm the Luthra family and that Mahira pushed Mahesh at the function of the Holy. Preeta explained that she should not be blamed because she is not wrong and it is Mahira and Sherlyn who are at fault. Preeta also explained that she did not send any notice to them because why would she send a notice to her own family? Mahira said that Preeta should stop acting because she has to leave the house immediately. Preeta then said that Mahira should not be mistaken as this is her house and because she is the wife of Karan and would never leave the house. Karan then gets tensed and he asks Preeta to go and pack her loads and go back to the Aurora house as he has to marry Mahira. Guys, guess what? Starting from where Raki was serving Daddy and Karina tea to where Karan and Mahira entered the house and started confessing. To all the confessions, everything was actually Sherlyn's imagination. So let's continue with the normal story. Back at the resort, Sherlyn thinks that if what she just imagined now happened, then it would be the most occurring thing in her life, but it would only be dependent on the honeymoon that happened between Karan and Mahira. In the storeroom, Preeta thinks that she has realized what is happening, as Karan thinks that it is Preeta that is with him in the room. Preeta then called out to Shruti, who was still at the other side of the storeroom, and explained to her that they have to call the police. Shruti said that she doesn't have any plan because how would they call the police when they don't have any phone with them? Preeta then used her leg, because she was tied up at the moment, to take up the tablet that Sherlyn brought for her earlier to watch Karan and Mahira's romantic moment, and she said that the tablet has been connected to the internet of the resort and now they can call anyone for help. In the room, Mahira was with Karan on the bed and she said that she went through heartbreak when Karan left her, but the pain is nothing compared to the loss she is about to get from him now. Mahira was about to get really intimate with Karan, but she had a knock on the door. Mahira angrily ordered the person to leave, that she doesn't order for anything or anyone. But the knocking still continued and Mahira angrily goes to open the door. Mahira was shocked after opening the door to see the police standing there. The police told Mahira that they need to search the room, but Mahira said that she cannot let them in. The police inspector, however, refused to even talk with Mahira, saying that Mahira would be questioned in the police station. The police inspector then entered the room and tried to wake Karan, but Karan wasn't waking up, and the police inspector then decided to arrest Mahira. Mahira asked that what is the reason for her arrest, and the inspector asked her if she is Prita. Mahira couldn't say anything, and she still refused to let the police take her away, and the inspector said that Karan Lutra wrote Prita as the name of his wife before lodging at the resort. Mahira said that she is Karan's wife, and the police asked for the proof, as she doesn't have the Sindor and Mangal Sutor that can prove that she is truly married. Mahira stopped them and tried to wake Karan up, but Karan wasn't still waking up, and Mahira thought in her mind that why did she give Karan the second tablet, because that was what made Karan lose consciousness totally. The police arrested Mahira after she changed her clothes, and they dragged her downstairs to the resort hall. When they got to the hall, the journalists were already there, and they started questioning Mahira about what she is doing in the resort. Mahira got angry and she wanted to fight with the journalists, but the police took her to the police station. Mahira, on reaching the police station, refused to go inside the cell, and she started threatening the constables. The constables explained to Mahira how they always hear the same dialogues from criminals every day, so she should stop talking as she has been charged and caught while doing the crime. Mahira was standing, and the inspector came to ask her why she is not in the cell. Mahira demanded that she needs to be given a chance to make a call, and the inspector agreed, saying that she is sure that Mahira would not be able to prove that she is Karan's wife because of how she was caught, as Karan was drugged, and she would have taken his advantage, then blackmailed him for the rest of his life. The inspector handed Mahira her mobile phone, and Mahira decided to call Karina because she would tell them all who she really is. Karina was still sleeping and she couldn't pick the call. Mahira then decided to call her mother Ramona, but Ramona didn't also answer the call on time, and the police inspector said that no one would come to Mahira's rescue, so she would need to go into the cell. Mahira then decided to call Shelin, saying that she would tell them who she is. At the resort, Shruti entered Shelin's room and she opened the door to let Prita enter as well. Shelin was sleeping when they got in, and Shruti said that she feels like harming Shelin as she is sleeping, but Prita stopped her, saying that she would take the revenge. They were about to leave Shelin's room, and they heard Shelin's phone ringing. They checked the phone and they found out that it was the inspector that was calling Shelin. Prita answered the call, and when the inspector asked, thinking that she was talking to Shelin on the phone, if she can come to the police station, Prita replied and said that she is coming. The inspector said that the person they called is coming, and Mahira was relaxed, thinking that Shelin is coming, and she threatens the police, saying that they would all face a severe consequences after she is released from the prison. Alright guys, this is all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, comment, share, and don't forget to subscribe for more zeeworld update from me. And I'll see you guys again tomorrow with another new video. See you guys tomorrow. Bye guys.